Hi, I'm Artie Hoffman, and I've been a psychic therapist for the last 23 years.
Welcome. I'm here with Artie Hoffman.
Special in-studio guest, friend of the show, Psychic to the Stars, Artie Hoffman is with us. Artie, welcome.
I feel great. I got affirmations from the angels today. I hear voices in my head.
Now, who's the one who crossed over who's connected to Arizona? Lily and your mother-in-law. Okay, because this is the one who's pulling through.
Now, I've helped a lot of people with their relationship problems. That seems to be the number one question and number one issue that people come to me about.
Okay, what I'm getting is he's going to have a job by the 5th month. I don't see it within a couple of months, but it's going to be within the 4th or 5th month from here.
Remember that time I came to your house and I walked in and you said to me, your boss is leaving in 3 months.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
that's
looked
right.
at you. I thought
Yeah,
you were crazy.
yeah, I remember that.
And he
I remember
left.
that. Yeah, and you kept saying to me, are you sure? Are you sure?
And then I called you up and I told you he left.
And you said, Artie, you're never going to believe
Right.
what just happened. I go,
Right.
what's that?
I've had Artie read for me, my daughters, their friends, my friends, and it pretty much changed my life. If anybody has any doubt, Artie Hoffman is the one you want to see.
It was just out of this world.
Yes, and there's other situations where you're trying to figure out if Artie is really communicating with a loved one who has passed and is on the other side.
Not only did Artie tell me things that he absolutely could not know about my mother,
He will quote that person to the T.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Most of the times I am right, even when it makes no sense whatsoever. And there was something about a stock tip that I gave him with one of the banks. Yeah. And I said, you need to put your money in this bank stock. You said, you put my money in the bank or to invest it in the stocks? And I said, no, invest it in the stocks. And he did, and it went up over 100%.
Yeah,
he made a lot of money.
Right.
But I never got a penny.
This all sounds a bit confusing, right? Well, you see, Artie Hoffman is a successful psychic.
Hello?
Stacy.
Yes.
It's Joe Kelly from Cat Country. Artie Hoffman is with us. How are you?
So through my higher guidance from the angels and from my personal experiences, I've decided to make a program to help out people, to give people back their power and to understand more about themselves and about their relationships.
You sort of standing up and reaching down and sort of grabbing their hand and just seeing the way they sort of look up at you.
That's that. I don't get a high. I don't have an ego when it comes to that. I get answers. I don't even know what the hell the question is. I just get messages, and the answers just keep flowing out. Who's Mary? Margaret, Mary.
My mother is Margaret, and I have a sister, Mary.
Okay. All right. This is again to your mother, Margaret. Was she not as affectionate or not as available?
She wasn't available.
Yeah, she just wants you to know that she loves you very much, and she's sorry for not sharing more time with you, more love with you.
Cat Country 107.3, Brent Anderson and Amy Song is 9:35 with Joe. Our psychic Artie Hoffman is with us to do a psychic reading for somebody. Good morning, Artie.
Good morning, Joe. How's it going?
The following day, I tagged along for Artie's weekly radio show, where he gives readings over the air without seeing or even touching his audience.
It's very spontaneous, and there's no prep work to it whatsoever. Was there somebody who just passed, like just recently from you?
Yeah.
And I'm picking up a Paul. Who is this?
Yes, that's my brother-in-law.
He's the one who just passed?
Yeah.
Who's L? I'm getting an L name.
Ellen. That's his wife, Ellen.
Okay, he just said, please send my love to Ellen.
You were a cynic. You doubted this whole thing. Gonna get into a little bit more that sort of that transformation for yourself. I mean, you're more of a believer now.
Yeah, I think so. Just to see reaction of people that Artie read, even the people that didn't believe when he did their first reading, they'd call back the next day or the next week and say, "Hey, I got to thinking what he said, and it really made sense." Maybe don't make sense in the moment, but 10 weeks down the road, oh yeah, Artie said that. So.
He can really tell you things.
I call him my psychic therapist.
He is very, very direct about his predictions.
He didn't know me, I didn't know him, and I was a little skeptical.
And within a minute, I was very impressed.
Things just kept happening.
He was right on the money as far as everything goes.
And he ended up telling me things in that first reading that really blew me away.
And that's the key to Artie. Artie always manages to see something.
that every prediction that you have made for me, which have all come true, comes true.
There you go.
When Artie Hoffman first came to the radio station, and we were always very happy to have him on the air. First of all, he's probably the most gregarious person that you're ever going to meet. He speaks directly to you. He speaks from the heart. He doesn't meander or do anything like that. And he is very, very direct about his predictions. Now, anybody who deals with a psychic, I think there's always going to be that degree of skepticism. You're thinking, oh, this person is full of it. Not Artie. Not even in the least. First time I met Artie knew that I was having a problem with my foot. And it wasn't even something that I made apparent, but he did ask me. He said, well, what's up with your foot? And I said, what do you mean what's up with my foot? And I said, you know that I have a black toe? And he said, well, I saw something.
Let's get back to the phones here. I've talked to Kathy in Washington. Kathy, you're on New Jersey 101.5. How you doing?
Hey, Kath.
I'm better now.
Very good, very good. I'm seeing it, hold, before anything. What I'm getting some funky smells. I'm getting some funky smells around you.
I'm sorry, I went to Taco Bell first.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're talking about like an electrical smell but I'm getting something that's not right with some kind of smells, but just I don't know. I'm just getting something with electrical or making sure that everything is turned off before you leave the house.
Artie Hoffman, psychic, Jew with a clue.
No, he hit on everything.
Yeah, you sure did.
It's amazing.
All right.
Totally amazing.
It was funny, it was entertaining, and it was exactly what I was hoping for.
I would recommend Artie Hoffman to anyone.
You should be happy. God wants you to be happy, and that's the way it should be. Honestly, that's the way it should be.